Welcome along to this video about lunacal. So today I'm talking about lunacal. My name is Richard Butler. I give you honest, clear reviews and walkthroughs of software that I actually use. And in my previous video about lunacal, I told you I was a little bit late to the game with this, and I had misjudged it because I thought, why another calendar program? And that's a very good question. Why another calendar program? This does a lot of things and looks maybe a lot better than, for example, something like TidyCal or Calendly. Now, as always, this is a lifetime deal. You can get the link in the description. If you like this video, use my link. That really helps me. Like the channel, leave a comment if you have any questions, and of course, let me know if you'd like to share this. I mean, well, you don't even have to let me know. Just share this video with your friends. Okay, so let's get straight into this. I want to show you my my actual booking page that I have created. So here we go. Here is the booking page that I have. I call this for a discovery call. Okay. It is pulling in from my calendar and it's showing my available time, which I don't have a lot of. It's showing it in the time that I'm actually in, Irish Standard Time here. And if I just close this down, this is actually nice and responsive. Okay. One of the things you're going to see here, so let me just close that down a little bit more. One of the things you're going to see here, if I just extend that out, is I have my booking page. I have my picture, I have my logo, I have an about section, what I do, and FAQs. Now, the honest truth is that most of the FAQs and what I do was actually written by AI, and I just went in and I just improved it a little bit. It also here gives me the opportunity to create testimonials. And what you will see is that the booking link is actually on my domain. So custom domain, very, very important. Setting up the custom domain was, I mean, it can be tricky if you're not used to working with A records and C names and text records, sorry, C names and text records. But if I go into settings here and I go down to custom domain, I can actually see the custom domain here. Okay. Now, I can't actually create another custom domain because I've created this one, but there was a process. It took about 15 minutes, I would say, in total, or maybe even 10 if it was concentrated, 10 minutes. And you have to go in, you have to change some records, then it asks, and it checks, and it asks you to change some other records, and then it asks you to change and update records. It's very, very easy to do. What's news here? Well, if I go to edit my booking page, here's where I added the widgets. And in fact, I didn't even add the widgets. These just came up as they were, and I took the testimonials that I had, a couple of testimonials that I had from Google, and I just placed them in here. I can go in and I can change the theme. Okay, so if I change that theme, I quite like that theme as well. And if I just go to publish, and then if I go to my booking calls, that should be updated there. Okay, I actually quite like that theme. I think it's kind of funky, it's kind of nice. I can see what I do. Okay, I think I'll actually keep that theme because it fits in with me, that I like a little bit of funkiness there. So I just published that. That's published. If I wanted to add a new widget, I could. So I may actually go in and I'll add documents, I'll add a video, etc. to introduce myself. I don't want to over clutter anything here. Now with event types, I can actually create a new event. Okay. And how it works is I would put this in as paid call. Okay, and the URL that comes up will be book.richardbutler.coach/Richard Butler paid call. Now, why do I have that Richard Butler twice? Well, my domain is richardbutler.coach, and then they use it for team members. Okay, so that if I had other team members, I would put it here. But if I want to create a paid call, I can go into finish. I can go to continue. This is my, this is the look here that I have. It automatically goes to Zoom, which is great. I could actually create this as a group booking. Okay, so if I just make this smaller, you should be able to see it here. Okay, a group booking. So if I wanted to do group sessions, I could do it like that. If I wanted to do multi-page or multi-session bookings so that they can book 6 sessions in a row, I can just do that. Okay, just like that. Fixed number of slots, flexible range, okay, when they do it, etc. If I wanted, I could set this up as a Google Meet or Teams, etc., so that it will actually go into different conferencing platforms depending on who I'm doing. Availability, okay, I can have my default schedule here and it's pulling in from my calendar. So always make sure that your calendar is set up to date. I can add exceptions. So for example, if I'm on holidays and I know I'm on holidays, I can add an exception. I can set up a booking limit here. So what's quite good is the buffer limits. So I can do a buffer limit so that I have 5 minutes in between calls. Okay, this I find quite useful. The minimum notice. I don't want to have somebody book a call two hours before the allotted time because I might be doing something else. So you can change this to minutes or days. Okay, so I usually put it at 12. Okay, set a cap on how often this event can be booked. In case I don't want it booked, I only want to take 1 call a day, I can set that up like that. Advanced booking limit, okay, so you can only book within the next 30 days. Okay, so if I wanted to just do that, I could, because maybe I just say, depending on my calendar, I don't want people to book 2 months in advance. Now, this is very powerful, the booking questions, okay? These are the questions that come up. Obviously, your name, your email. What is this meeting about? I can say hidden, or I can just say that it's non-hidden here. And if I go into edit, it's very simple. I can just say it's mandatory. I can have an internal label. I could put in, for example, here, I could put in a suggestion of what they should say. So if I just put TD, okay, that will come up and it should give me that suggestion there. Okay, so if I just preview that call and I say 10:15. Okay, I think I didn't save that, so that's why that didn't come up there, okay? So I would have to save and then I would do that, but let me just turn that off. I can allow it to add guests, I don't want to do that. Comments, if they are rescheduling, or what I can do is I can just add a question myself, and it's either email, phone number, short text, long text, drop down, multiple, check boxes, consent, attachments. Okay, there's lots of options that you can use there. If I want, I can charge for this event. So I could actually set up a charge for this event. I go here and I would have to connect either my Stripe or my PayPal there. I could give a discount code. Integrations, Google Tag Manager, Pipedrive, okay. And workflows, again, workflows is not something that I have actually set up, at least consciously. So if I go into Discovery Call here, let me see, workflows, send email to attendees. Okay, so I could actually just go in here, turn on this workflow, and Discovery Call, 1 event type. Before this event starts, send email to attendees. Okay, and this is, hi Richard, just a quick reminder about your upcoming session, date, time. Okay, include calendar event. Okay, and I save that. So that will send out a reminder. So that's really important actually to set up there. I'm just going to get rid of this discovery call or this paid call here, because if I go back here to book.richardbutler, it's going to give me the options here of a discovery call or a paid call. And I don't want to show that at the moment. So what I'm going to do here is I can actually make that private. And then I have that booking page. But when I go in here, it doesn't show. So somebody would actually have to know that URL in order to get that paid call. Okay, so that's really important as well, because maybe you don't want to have a list of all of your calls there. If I see any bookings here, okay, this is a booking here. I can cancel, I can reschedule. Okay, so I'll just cancel that event. Okay, and reason for canceling, test. Okay, and I press cancel event, or never mind if I don't want to cancel it. What else do we have? Routing forms is not actually included with the tier 2. Okay, I don't use any other team members, so I don't need that. I have my insights: one event created, one event cancelled. Okay, average event duration. Okay, popular events. So I can see lots of different insights there. And then what else do I have? The settings. That is, I mean, that's really it. That's everything that you need to know about lunacal. I think it's really good. I really like it. I think it's definitely worth buying. It's on lifetime deal. Again, you can grab the link in the description. And if you have any questions, just let me know, and I will actually, well, I'll help you with any questions that you may have regarding that. So that's it. I will talk to you very, very soon. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget, support the channel, like, share, comment, and of course, use my link. Bye now.